Do your thoughts and feelings marry up? Do you try and think your problems away? If these ring true for you, maybe you're a thinker and not a feeler. Welcome back to another video with me, Philip Carahasad, for Therapy in London. And what I'm going to do in this video is show you how you can connect to your emotions. Last week we introduced the notion of being either a thinker or a feeler. And when I say that, I mean, how do you first start to conceptualize and understand the way that you interact in the world? Do you first think your emotions and then feel the emotions afterwards? Or do you feel something and then think about how the emotions relate back to you? What I want to do this week is look at the more cognitive thinking side. In fact, think through the emotion and never actually feel anything at all. So with that in mind, let me ask you a question. What do you think about feeling? So when I ask this question, you might think, how can you think of feeling? That feeling of emotion is uncontrollable. You can't think your way out of it. It's just a feeling, a pressure that's in us all the time. That's why for so long you've been trying to think your way out of the emotion. How do you react to that? Do you run away from that? Do you start thinking again? Thinking how silly I am? Thinking any thought in order to get one step away from that emotion? It seems scary, right? It seems scary to live with that. It seems scary to concentrate on that emotion and to live with it, because we have a really easy way out, which is again just to think our way away from it, think our way out of it, so that the emotion can be distant from you and not impact or affect your mood, essentially helping you to run from that emotional uncontrolled side. So now we've got this emotional space. What I want you to do is get a piece of paper and a pen. Let's think back to that uncomfortable emotional state that you've tried to run away from, that emotional state which you found hard to deal with. With that pen and paper, draw it or write it out. Make it big or small, use different colours. Make it bold. Allow yourself free reign with it. You can't get it wrong because it's your emotion. It's the way you feel. Now you've got it in front of you, you can start to, maybe for the first time, seeing that emotion, because you can start to look at it and understand what those jagged lines mean, what those colours are about, why the left is slightly bigger than the right, or whatever it is that characterises your emotional state on that piece of paper. When you're drawing it, what were you thinking about? What was going on in your head? Why was the left side slightly bigger than the right? Why did you use red instead of yellow? This exercise is really important because it's giving you an avenue with that space we've created in order to understand the emotion in a cognitive way. So it's not really about what the image or words were. It's about the way that you related to the act of drawing it out or writing it out. What was going on for you in that moment? So this might be the first glimpse into your emotional side, a side which you've been running from for so long, a side which seems so dangerous, and yet we've looked at it cognitively. We've looked at it in a way which is safe and content. And now you have the tools in which to look at your emotions cognitively. You can start to create that space and think, what am I feeling now? So for the future, how can you use this? When you're doing a job or doing a task which you wanted to do or who you had to do, maybe stop, create that emotional space and look inward and think, what's going on for me right now while I'm doing this? Are my thoughts and feelings congruent? Can I say that to myself honestly that I want to do this task, or is it something else I want to do? Maybe your thoughts have been telling you want to do something, but your emotions haven't. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've learnt that there's two sides to you. There's cognition and emotion, and you can start to look at the emotional side and not feel it so dangerous, not feel that you don't have control over it. If you've got any other questions about any new topics you want me to answer, please do either leave them in the comment section down below or email me. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.